I'll just start from the top.
Okay.
Hi everybody, I'm Marty Delory. I'm a golf pro here on Hilton Head Island. Been teaching for 37 years and I just got my first golf Rolf ever. I highly recommend it. If you have any tightness in your body, and you likely do, because I sure did, you do the golf Rolf and you'll be glad that you did. Not only will you have a better range of motion in your golf swing, but even for your general health, you get the tightness out of your body and get a little bit of balance in your body, and you're going to appreciate what you did for yourself. Highly recommend it.
Hi, this is Sandy Eha, here with the Rolf Experience once again. We're here in Asheville with owner and teaching pro Joe Stevenson at the practice tee. And we're going to talk a little bit about today how Rolf has helped him in his personal life as well as his golfing career. And Joe?
My teaching experience.
Your teaching experience, yes.
Trying to get other people to be able to make a proper and a functional golf swing with limited mobility issues. Because it all is about being able to make a nice shoulder turn and being very flexible and being able to hold your posture through the shots. So it takes some strength, but the Rolfing really helps.
And how long have you been a golf pro and a golf teacher? How long have you been in the field?
I'm 66. I've been playing since I was 19. I opened this shop in May of '98 and been teaching for about 10 years now. And I've seen every kind of swing imaginable to man, and a lot of them not very pretty.
So I understand that you have done a lot of physical fitness and training and studying about the PGA Tour, and actually I know that you've had a couple of surgeries and things like this. Can you talk a little bit about all that?
I have had 2 surgeries that were the result of 2 automobile accidents. I've actually been in 3 of them. They started in '93, and I got very weak, and I'd been relying on good genes and some healthy lifestyle prior to that, but since that time I've increased my workout schedules and strengthening, and I found being Rolf several times really made my shoulders and chest more flexible. As we get older, our chest tends to pull forward, and this kind of opened up my chest cavity and also the tops of my arms. I get a pretty good stretch there when I'm swinging a golf club. And also has helped my hips, because they're an integral part of stabilizing in the golf swing. You're really trying to turn your upper body against your lower body and be stable while you do it. So it takes some strength and flexibility. But I did have 2 neck surgeries. C6 and 7 are fused, and C7 and T1 have been trimmed on. It's a herniated disc. So it's been tough. But I'm stronger now than I was probably 30 years ago. And still am able to make a pretty good pass at the golf.
All these things you've talked about, you know how important it is to be keeping yourself in shape, and I'm sure you exercise and you stretch and you've done all sorts of weightlifting, and tell me about your program here, your other stuff that you do.
Well, I give quite a few golf lessons to all ages. I have clinics on Saturday that I teach juniors and adults, and plus I give individual lessons. And I've given lessons from age 4 up to about 87, I think.
Wow, that's really great.
But the thing that most people don't understand, they want to swing like a golf pro, but they aren't willing to try to get a golf pro's body. In other words, they do nothing physically, and then they come out and wonder why they can't make a nice shoulder turn, or they can't retain their posture through the shots, and it's just because they haven't put in the floor time, the strength training, the flexibility. because to hit the ball a long way, you have to make a big shoulder turn. You're really wanting your left shoulder for righties to make a good 90-degree turn, while your hips are limited to maybe a 45-degree turn. So you're really trying to get some torquing or torsional tension there, and it takes flexibility and strength. But as you told me, Sandy, the fascia tissue that covers our skeletal, our muscles, if it gets all twisted, it's like trying to turn over at night when your pajamas get stuck and you can't move. So,
right.
So if your body is not in alignment, both structurally and with your fascia, you're always just kind of fighting yourself and kind of making it hard on yourself. So that was one of the things that you helped me do, was to get a little more perfect, if you will, because I'd gotten kind of twisted in my own skin, and I was kind of fighting it. And I remember some of the things you said about how tight I was here or there. But I see this as just an integral part of a larger fitness program. I feel like now I'm better able to do my strength training, my cardiovascular, my stretching. I'm not stretching so much against my twisted fascia tissue anymore. And, you know, to have power in the golf swing, you really have to make a big shoulder turn. You have to be flexible, and there has to be some really unwinding there. And if you aren't fit, it just makes it harder.